Excuse me, neighbor, can you turn down your chainsaw? I'm doing some important YouTube work. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Rebecca. And yes, my neighbor decided to trim their hedge or chop down a tree with a chainsaw. Chop down a tree with a chainsaw? Golly, I miss those old days of axes chopping down trees. I really cracked myself up on that one. Hello, I wanted to share with you some of my favorite products from the summer. Some of these have been sent to me in PR. Some of these I purchased. And I don't think I really purchased, excuse me, that much makeup. And I just kind of used what I had in my stash, and I really capitalized on the free stuff, which is great. And speaking of, Hard Candy just sent me a little PR package of these little Instapout lip melts. And Hard Candy's killing it when it comes to like lip oils, lippies, lip pencils. They sent me some of those here too. I'm so excited. So these are all the little lip melts. Look how cute those are. They sent me all their Instapout Easy and Precise liners. And you guys, if you haven't seen me rave about these already, I am such a huge fan of these liners. They are probably the best drugstore, most affordable lip liner you can get in, if you're looking for that kind of nude range. Word on the street is that they are a dupe to the Makeup by Mario. I don't know that. I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna build. I'm gonna build my face while I chat with you. e.l.f. Liquid Putty Primer. I really like this. All right, so we are towards the end of summer. We still have technically an entire month left. Well, I shouldn't say that because it's coming on Labor Day. So that means we have about 3 weeks left of summer officially. So I think what is fall? September 20th. This Poreless Liquid Putty Primer, I think, do some people say it gets a little sticky or you're supposed to push it in your pores? Maybe. I don't know. I like to put it where my T-zone is. I want to use my MAC little Studio Fix pen because I think this is pretty awesome. And then I did purchase the Jones Road What the Foundation. I shared this on my Instagram. I think I have a short. I think I have a YouTube short on this. I got Shade Beige. I love this stuff, and I know I'm supposed to whip this up because everybody talks about the consistency of it. I feel like mine came pretty well mixed. I know some people have received theirs very separated. I feel like mine is very, very mixed. You can feel some of the little kind of like beads of the waxes. So I haven't had a problem with the ginger extract giving me any rosacea trigger. Ginger extract is kind of it's not a bad ingredient at all. It's just something that you can have what does the Paula's Choice ingredient dictionary call it? It seems like I think they rate it as like average or something like that for sensitizing. That's right. It can create a sensitive, if you have sensitive skin or rosacea or dermatitis or eczema, it can sensitize or trigger that. And I'm very, very, very wary because honestly, even a clean brand, a brand that describes themselves as clean, which Jones Road does, that's all fine and good. It really doesn't make any difference. I can have a reaction to standard run-of-the-mill products, drugstore, mainstream, whatever. And I can also have a reaction to clean products. fact, sometimes the ones that really call themselves clean and who are really like champions of all natural, oh, those are the worst. They can be the worst. So yeah, just it's just a preference, you guys. It is not a good or bad thing. I'm looking for a towel. And to contrast that, this MAC Studio Fix is a very high coverage. I really want to get a darker shade. I have NC20, and you guys were like, oh, that in MAC, the C means warm and W means cool. And I feel like, how did my amnesia, how did I miss that? Like, when did that happen? Here is this foundation, and it has a lot of coverage. It is a very thin, very effective foundation. So it really does a good job of covering while maintaining a very thin, fine texture on the skin, not looking make-uppy. And sounds so silly, make-uppy. And actually over this Jones Road, it's very interesting because I can feel the waxes in the Jones Road, and then I'm like, okay, now I'm getting a little coverage. So I have not done that before, so I can't give you like oh, this wears really well. I don't know, maybe it's gonna pill up like crazy on me. We shall see, right? Oh, you guys, this Everything Pencil, or it's called the Face Pencil. That's what it's called. It's just called the Face Pencil from Jones Road. I wish they made these like, it's $25, and I love it. And I feel like what they should do is make a jumbo size, not necessarily wider in girth, longer. Like, please make a special edition where, or make just where we can purchase a bigger size, because I love this. I love face crayons that you can use to touch up, that you can use to apply things, you know. And this has such a wax. I've been saying wax a lot when I'm talking about Jones Road, and I think that's on purpose, because I think the point of the brand is to be very moisturizing and mature skin friendly, and to be worn almost like skincare, so that when you're applying the foundation, it just feels like a cream. And then when you put this concealer on, you're basically giving yourself some benefit to the skin and the delicate area, and then but you're also just kind of concealing shadow. But I love this. I love this for using in those pesky places that I always get red, and yeah, I just really, really like it. If you don't like the finish of the Jones Road foundation because it's just too tacky on the skin, the Jones Road powder, or any powder for that matter, is really good to just cover. Like, it just really just sets it. Bronzer. Folks, I am really, really fond of this ColourPop bronze sticks. This is just so good. I have shade Laguna Beach. I love the shade range. I love the way it applies, and it's just, I like it. So let's go to town. I think I might use my Rare Beauty. I always forget about this. This is a really good kind of, has such a chiseled, this is definitely not new, but I seem to forget I have this. Something I've been doing this summer is not putting on as much foundation right here, and letting my bronzer and concealer and powder do the work. Do the CoverGirl Clean. They reformulated, repackaged. They just made this more, I think they made it fragrance-free and talc-free. So it is very nice. I I do like it. Okay, my summer obsession for brows has definitely been the Milk Waterproof Brow Shadow Stick. I use both shade MJ and shade Haze. The Haze is like a little bit cooler. I really feel like, because my brows they're not terribly thin, they're not terribly thick, they do have some gray hairs mixed in. They're a little patchy, you know, and I think that's always been, my brows aren't, because I'm a fair blonde, the hair on me can be sparse in places. So, you know, I've never had to really worry much about leg hair, arm hair, that kind of thing. And I think with my brows, it just is in the same spirit of things. Like, it just doesn't grow regularly, and sometimes you have to kind of make hair where there isn't any. And I like this because I just sort of slap it on and it kind of just sticks and makes it, without being terribly precise, you just kind of create brows, and I really like it. Pacifica Fluffy Blushy in the Sunset shade. Love this. I love how velvety soft this is, so you can kind of put it on like, oh look, it's a powder. I liked the Midsummer Alter Ego palette even more than the Sakura palette, but they're both really good. But I am going to put on this shade Camp from the Midsummer, and I'm going to do it just kind of as a one and done. It's a bit of a khaki bronzy green, and I think it's so pretty. I really, really like it. But I feel like this color is just such a, like, that is all I did. And I'm just blending upwards, not too high, but kind of just helping the hooded part. You know, I love it, love it, love it. I do use my Cookie Monster Wet n Wild shadow crayon to line the underneath lower lash line. Love it. So mascaras, I have a few from PR that you may not know of, because they're not like Ulta, you know, they're these sort of little indie brand mascaras. I will talk about that. But I did buy the Benefit, this Fan Fest, and I like it. I like it. It's good. So it has a brush that curves. It is, I guess it fans out. It's smaller at the end, and then the bristles get larger. It's a bristly, you know, it's a brush. It's a brush wand versus like spiky plastic. And then I just was sent this Roomy Volume Care mascara, and it is intended for lashes for older women, especially, you know, menopause, or if you have thin lashes. But just, it is a tubing mascara, but I feel like it really does a good job building on itself. And it's a very wet formula. The brush bristles are very thin and fine, and it is like a plastic composition, and it washes off nicely. Like, I was having, you know, the tubes in the sink kind of thing, and so I was like, whoa, that does good. And I was able to build off of it. Same with, I think I'm going to do the Fan Fest from Benefit first on one and show you. It really does a nice job. I feel like the magic is in the coats that come after, which I think what I'll do is I'll put Put it on the next eye. Let's talk lip liner. Oh gosh, I'm getting a hot flash, you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna swatch all of these for you. And yeah, so let's see what it says on these. They are the lip melt for full juicy lips. Key benefits: collagen, natural oils, vitamins, vegan and cruelty free. Let me show you the shades. So cute. So this is shade On Again. So there is maybe a faint coconut. A little bit. Okay, yes. Coconut for sure. So then this is called The One, because I can feel it a little bit on my lips. Just a little plumping action. I like that. First two, super cute. This is called My Type. They do not wind down, so don't push them up too high. This one's called Meet Cute. Cute. That's cute. At First Sight. That is fun. And last, Forever Ever. Okay, so you can see the range of shades, kind of from your berries, pinks to your nudes and peaches. Love it. I'm gonna just swatch on this other arm. Yeah, I'm gonna swatch on the other arm. Here is shade Boyfriend. Love this. Boyfriend. This one's Perfect Match. World War Swatch Award goes to Rebecca. This one's called Kiss and Tell. Can you see the difference in those? Okay. This one is called Once Bitten, Twice Shy. Oh, ooh. Ooh. Wow, could I be more... I can't... Look at... What is wrong with me? There. There. Once again, just making really good life decisions here. First move, still sweating. Still sweating from my hot flash. You guys, they say hot flashes have nothing to do with like the temperature in your body, they're in your brain. And so that is why I can't think straight, because my brain is not operating. This one, what did I say? First move. I'm actually going to swatch it here. It's a little bit more of a, kind of like a cork, like a more nudie, a mauvey nude. This cracks me up. This cracks me up. Like, what? Ay, ay, ay. Summer Fling. And this, oh, I like that. That's really pretty. So you can see it's more fuchsia. Which one, you guys? They have a brush on each end, on the other end, And so what's really great about them is that they can, if you don't want to wear them with anything else, you can kind of create an ombre line. I think. So folks, another swell tactic of mine, why do I move my head instead of my hand? So I'm sitting here going like this, instead of moving the liner. That is so bizarre. This is something you definitely, I recommend using the brush so that you can soften that line. And I love how long this liner lasts. And I am going to wear shade, I'm gonna put on again. That's this one. Ah, yeah. I don't know why that, ah. Cute. Love how they peel. So I did that whole video on the dupes to the Chanel Cocoa Bomb. And this reminds me a little bit of some of those that I compared the Chanel to. So it's a lot more shiny than the Chanel. The Chanel has more of a semi-matte balm wax consistency. And this has more of a more juicy. I think this might be a dupe to the Squirt balms that MAC just launched, which I've not tried. I've seen on the Ulta website and they look like a similar packaging. So I think this is very nice. I think it feels a lot like the Wet n Wild, the Rose Balm that they launched. That's very popular, especially on TikTok, but this doesn't have that rose scent. So if you're okay with a little bit of coconut, a little bit of lip plump feel, this might be better for you. And also just know that it's such a subtle, it is not a strong kind of mentholy, cinnamony lip plump effect. It just has like a hint. Very gentle, very gentle. But I will list everything below. And again, thank you to these items that were sent to me in PR. Thanks to those brands for sending them. And if I have any discount codes or affiliate links that I receive commission on, that is disclosed in the description box. And other than that, yeah. Also, just so you know, I have a ton of other stuff I love. There's a lot out there. So if you've seen me rave about something earlier this summer and you're like, you didn't include that in your summer favorites, just know that it's only because time. I can't pick. I've got a lot of favorites. They're like all my little children. So yeah, there you are. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you can subscribe. Feel free to share this video or my channel with any of your friends. You know, spread the word, because I feel like we're always just kind of knocking on the door opportunity to get that subscriber count. I don't need 1 million followers. I'd love to get to 50,000. 50,000 would be awesome in my lifetime. It's been such a slow climb that I really truly doubt myself. Like, should I be doing something else? But I'm not good at anything else. If I'm not good at this, what could I be good at? Oh, my hot flash has subsided. And I will see you guys later. Thanks so much. Take care.